Coach, let's talk about the kickoff return, which is still an explosive play, even though the rule has changed.
It certainly is an explosive play, but just a historical perspective on what's happened. Kickoff return and kickoff, they tried to slowly get that out of the game. It's a violent play. Yeah. People running full speed at each other. So from 2013 to 17, almost 60% of the balls kicked were returned. Then the NCAA added a rule, the fair catch rule, which now gave the team the option they could fair catch it and then take the ball without having to do the return. Now only 37% of the balls are returned. I think this is the most difficult play in the game. I've taught this my entire career, and there's times, Jerry, I would teach it, and I'd walk away and say, man, that's a hard job. Why is it hard? The job descriptions involved, which we'll get to in a minute, are very taxing on the player, which you ask them to do. And keep in mind the 5 stripes rule, which I'll get to in a minute, okay? These two coaches, when you watch the Big Ten, and really nationally, they're two of the best special teams coaches. Mike Eckler of the University of Nebraska, their kickoff return team is dynamite. They've had 2 big hits this year. And you love this guy. LeVar Woods has been, he's like Mr. Iowa, right? Yeah. He's been around forever.
Yeah, done an unbelievable job.
Okay, let's talk about how you call a play. Remember, this is one of the most, I think, the most difficult play in the game. Okay, this is typical what we did and a lot of teams too. If you want a right return, you call it red. So you would call red and then the number. We'll get to that in a minute. Red is right, white is middle, blue is left. A play call would be red 3. What's that mean? Right return, and we're going to double team number 3. All right, this is Iowa's kick return against Rutgers, and I want to really focus on the front line guys. Remember I mentioned 5 stripes. The job description of these cats are turn and get depth. 5 stripes. You're going to see that on videotape in a minute, and you're going to block back. We're going to take the right tackle, and he's going to partner with the right wing, and they're going to kick in number 3, R3 coming down. The right guard is going to kick in 4. So you got 4, 5. The backside or the center now, the tight end is going to kick back the other 5. So all the guys are blocked, and the 4 and the 3. So you completely have now kicked in. Okay? Here's a beautiful thing. This is a play. The backside wing and the fullback are now going to kick out 1, and he's going to come around and kick out 2. Now the off returner becomes what? He's the lead blocker for Caden Weegan. Okay, here he is. Caden catches the ball, and when you watch, this is so well coached. You're going to see him start to run towards the middle. Why? That draws everybody in, gives these guys great angles on it. This is well done. When you see this on videotape, and he's now going to follow the lead blocker, and this is a house call against Rutgers. I've coached this a long time. You're about to watch the cleanest kick return I've seen in many years, and a lot of credit goes to, well, it always goes to the players. This guy right here, when I watch him play on special teams, that's one of the best special teams coaches in the country.
And this is not the first and won't be the last time he impacts a game.
All right, Jerry, here you go. This is the Nebraska kickoff return unit. And as we discussed on the board, this is, you always number the guy you're going to double team. So this is 55, the 5th guy in from the right, 5th guy in from the left. I know that sounds complicated, it's really not. So you're going to get 2 double teams on them. I believe this was a middle return. You can see the 2 double teams, everybody's blocked. But it's also a great return of Kenny Williams. I believe this ball was meant to go inside. But great athletes, ball in their hands, go at it.
Right, like any other play, right?
But the thing that I love, too, is watch the effort by Nebraska. And once again, this is intentional. That means this is taught.
Mike Atlas has done a really good job at all their special teams. It's really made a difference for the Nebraska team.
All right, Jerry, here you go again, the Nebraska highlight video. I believe this is called blue 4. What's blue? Blue is left. And what does 4 mean? They're going to double team. You can see it right taking place on the 30-yard line. They're double teaming the 4th defender. I'll tell you, a kick returner has to be courageous. He has to trust the people in front of him. Kenny Williams obviously trusts his guys, and now it's just athleticism take over. Maryland catches him, but it's a complete change of field position. Your percentage of score, by the way, just went up to about 90 once you get down inside the 10-yard line. All right, this is the one we drew up on the board, Jerry. I want to focus on this one. It comes to life. This is one of the best blocked. Focus on the front line. Again, what do we say they have to do? Turn and run and get 5 stripes. They flip their hips, get in football position, and stop people. It's also red 3. What's that mean? They're going to double team the 3rd guy in. Watch closely. They come together and they double number 3. And as we showed you on the board, you have the shield guys coming back, kicking out 1 and 2. This is a football play. This is about as well done as you can have. And the returner, Caden Weegan, again, trust it. He has to trust his guys because you have to hit this thing full speed. And finally, I want to show the end zone for the viewer, well executed. This is a play. Again, let's focus on number 3. Number 3 gets what? It's red 3 to the right. Double team number 3.
Right.
That means you're going to have to kick out 1 and 2. Look at that. Much respect, Jerry, but I think you could actually even hit this one. Maybe not, maybe not. I love to watch well-coached teams, and that's exactly what Iowa is.